What's up everybody, this is Yair and today we're going to draw Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, so today we are going to draw Vegeta, but in the new drawing style from the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie. As you can see, I drew a perfect square. Each side is 3 centimeters, but you can draw it in any size you want to. Now if you'll check the description box, you can see all the materials I'm using for this tutorial with Amazon product links. Okay, so we are going to draw Vegeta in a frontal pose. So first I'm gonna start by drawing the wrinkles between his eyes. Then we'll draw his eyebrow. As you can tell, it gets thicker towards the edge. And then simply draw 3 lines to create the eye. And as you can see, the bottom line is curved down as opposed to the usual drawing style. Next we'll simply add the pupil at the center, slightly to the left. We'll draw his bump above his eye and the cheek marks. And we'll do the same process for the left side. If you're having any trouble, you can use a roller to keep the right proportions. Awesome, next we're going to draw the nose, and we'll do that by drawing 5 lines. Next we'll add his confident smile, and we'll do that with a very tiny gap below the nose. Awesome, and now I'm gonna draw the shape of his face. As you can see, his hairline looks just like the letter M. Next we are going to add his ears. So first I'm gonna draw the shape of the ear, and then I'm gonna add the details. Awesome, once we are done with that, we can move to the hair. So first I'm gonna draw the neck, and then I'm gonna draw 2 spikes on each side. And then I'll use this guideline to help me keep up the right proportions for the rest of the spikes. And I'm gonna add 2 more spikes at the center. Awesome, so now we're going to add some random lines. Make sure to draw them with the direction of the spike. As you can tell, there's much less detail as opposed to the regular drawing style. Okay, great, so we are done with the hair, and now we can focus on the torso. So first I'm gonna draw the neck muscles and the trachea. Then I'll draw 2 curves to indicate the traps. And then I'm gonna draw the shape of the torso. Okay, a rough sketch of the shape. I'm gonna add 2 circles to indicate the shoulder muscles, and 2 lines to indicate each arm. And once I got the overall shape, I can add the details without worrying about messing up the proportions. So we'll draw the chest muscles. Then I'm gonna mark his armor. And now I'm gonna add the details for his armor. Now that's way better than to just draw randomly, and it makes the process much more enjoyable. So we are going to do the same with the arms. I'm gonna refine the shoulder muscles, add the bicep and the tricep. And we'll do the same for his left arm. And don't forget to draw his color. Awesome, so we are done with the sketching, congratulations, and now we can move on to the inking process. So I'm gonna use a 0.05 black pen for that. Once again, make sure to rotate the page while you're doing the inking process, because you want to maintain your natural hand movement. And once we are done, I'm gonna take the notorious charcoal eraser and just get rid of all the lead. And for the stubborn areas, I'm gonna use a thinner eraser. Awesome, so once it's clean and shiny, we can move to the coloring part. So I'm going to use Copic markers. Those are alcohol-based markers, which means they can blend very well. If you'll check your top left of the screen, you can see the exact number of Copic I'm gonna use. In this style of drawing, there's much less shading going on as opposed to the early style. We're going to use 2 colors for each object. So I'm gonna start with the armor and just fill up this area. In this drawing, the light source will come from the right side, meaning the left side will be darker, of course. So now I'm just gonna add the shaded area just like that. And I'll do the same for these parts right there. Awesome. Next, I'm gonna cover all this area with C1, a very bright gray. And just like before, I'm gonna use a darker tone C3 to add the shade. Awesome, and now we can color his bodysuit. So I'm gonna use a very dark blue for that. As you can see, I'm coloring with the direction of the shape to create more depth. Next, I'm going to use C7. That's a very dark gray, and I'm gonna mark the shaded areas. And then I'm gonna use the first color again, and I'm gonna add more layers on the shaded areas. That way we get a darker tone of blue. Awesome, so we are going to do the same for the rest. Again, I'll remind you to color with the direction of the shape. And of course, you can rotate the page if you want. Awesome, so we are done with the torso, and now we are moving on to the face. So I'm gonna start with the skin tone. Again, I'm gonna use 2 tones for that. We'll start with E51 and just fill all the blank area. Next, we're going to use a darker tone and we'll add very minimum shade. As you can see, to create more contrast, I'm gonna add more layer with the same darker tone. So next we are going to color the hair and the eyebrows and the eyes. Just like before, I'm only gonna use 2 tones for that. We'll start with the brightest color, BG01, and I'm gonna leave a tiny blank area to create a highlight. Next we are going to use the darker tone, BG05. Awesome, so now I'm gonna demonstrate how to color one spike of hair. So again, we'll start with BG01, coloring with the direction of the shape, and then we'll use BG05 and we'll add a very minimum amount of shade. Awesome, and now I'm gonna do the same process. I'm gonna start by filling this entire blank area with BG01, and next I'm going to color the shaded areas with BG05. And I'm gonna add one more layer just to get a more solid look. And we are done, everybody. So this is how you draw Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue from the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie. As you can see, it's less difficult to draw this style as opposed to the regular style. We got less shading, we got less depth, and we got much less details. But what I love about this style is it still looks great, and they use this kind of style so they can animate much better and more freely. So I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up to support my channel. Making these tutorials takes lots of time, and that's the best way you can support my channel. What else? Make sure to check out my Redbubble shop if you want to buy some of my prints. The link is in the description box. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.